welcome back. Today I'm going to lead you through a full body beginner workout. We are not using any equipment today, but we will be on the floor for some of our exercises. So make sure that you have something soft beneath you. Also make sure you can see your screen so you can follow along with me. And without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, we are going to begin with a little bit of a warm-up. We're going to try and get that heart rate up. So first up, we're going to do 30 seconds, just bringing the knees up, swinging those arms, so we're marching. I want everything to be nice and strong, and I want you to try and get those knees up as high as possible. Here we go. So, throughout our workout today, we're working in timed intervals, so we're not working by reps, which means you can take everything at your own pace. You do not need to keep up with me. You can take things nice and slow if you need to, and you are also more than welcome to always take a rest if you need it. While you are resting, it's important that you keep moving. All right, next up, we're gonna step side to side, and we're gonna tap the knees. Tap, tap. So stay nice and light on those toes. Think about your core here, keep it nice and strong. Good. We're going to step legs out side to side. And you're going to swing this arm across, down, swing, down. So you're really swinging that arm, but using that core to stop the arm. And again, let's try and pick up the pace a little bit. Trying to get that blood flowing. Good. Next up, you're going to kick your bum, stepping side to side. Staying nice and light on your toes. As you do that, swinging the arms, just like you'd be doing a jumping jack. So nice strong arms. Try and get that heel as close as you can to your bum. Good. We're taking a 30-second rest. Throughout all of our rest periods today, I want you to keep moving, whether that's just walking side to side or marching in place. Just keep the body moving. We are going to work and take it 2 exercises at a time. First up, we're just going to do some regular squats. So find your squat stance, feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, and toes are pointed slightly outward. We're going to come all the way down in our squat, and then we're going to come up without hinging those hips forward and putting pressure on the low back. You want to come down, come up, still squeezing those glutes without doing this. Down and up again, take it at your own pace. Form is always priority over speed. Nice job. We're going to take a 20-second rest, so keep moving. I'm going to show you your next exercise, which is stepping side to side, and you're going to reach opposite hand for foot. So as you're reaching, I want you to think about your core. So almost like if you were laying on the ground doing a crunch, we're doing the same thing, we're just standing. So reach and squeeze. Here we go, step it side to side. It's helpful always when breathing while you're exercising to exhale on the hardest part of the exercise. So right now we're crunching. Exhale. Squeeze those ribs together. Squeeze. Squeeze. So we're exhaling when we're exerting force. Good, march it out. 20-second rest. We're gonna take those two exercises one more time. So we're gonna do squats from the top. Here you go, find that squat stance. Take it nice and low, and don't let these knees cave inward. Keep them pressed out over the outsides of your feet, down and up. Also remember to keep your chest lifted, or as lifted as you can. We don't want to be down here as we're squatting. Keep it lifted, send the bum back, and back is straight, down and up. Good, march it out, keep it moving. Next up is our foot taps. So we're either reaching for the ankle or the inside of the foot. We want to make sure that our chest is open as we're doing this. We're not hunched forward with a curved back here. We want to keep a nice straight, flat back and reach for those feet. Here we go. Good, march it out. All right, we are moving on. Next up, we're gonna do some up and over. So you're gonna reach it up, come up to your tippy toes, hands come up, then you're gonna come over and try and touch the floor. Come up and over. If you cannot go all the way down, you're gonna come up to the knees. So I still want you to bend those knees and press through those heels to come up and down, up and down. Again, take it slow if you need to. When you're coming over, make sure you're keeping a nice flat back. We're hinging at the hip. We're not coming down and having a rounded back here. We want to sit into those glutes, sit into this heel, press through and up. Good, march it out. Second exercise. You're gonna step it out to the side. Then as you come in, we're gonna take just a slight bend in the knees. We're not gonna do a full squat. We're just gonna come out and down, out and down. So keeping that tension flowing through those legs. Here we go. Nice strong arms. Step it out and down. So this whole set, we're focusing on a nice flat back and hinging at our hips, sitting back into our heels so that we're using those glutes. You can always modify and reduce the bend in those legs if you need to. Good, march it out. Shake those legs out if you need to. We are going to repeat that one more time. Here we go. When we reach it up, we come up on our tippy toes and we hinge, making sure that this supporting heel is down on the floor. If you're modifying and coming to your knee, you can also step through on a flat foot if you need to. it moving. Going back to our step out with a bend. When you come in with this bend, bring those arms in, feel the tension. Keep your upper body nice and strong throughout this whole movement. Chest is open and shoulders are back. Here we go. Don't worry about your breath. Inhale, inhale. Don't forget about your core, nice flat back. Keep those ribs closed. So we're not arching the back and flaring, we're keeping everything tight. Nice job. You're gonna head to the ground, so meet me on your knees. If you need to, you can also put a towel under your knees if you need extra comfort. We are gonna start off, our first exercise is a bird dog. So we're going to make sure our shoulders are stacked over wrists, hips over knees, and we're gonna extend opposite arm, opposite leg, hold, and bring it in. The goal here is to keep both of your hips and shoulders facing the mat, using that core to control extending the arm and leg out, and then the same thing on the way in, trying to reduce any wobbles you may have. Flip it over onto our back. Take some time to breathe here. We're going to just do some regular glute bridges. So feet planted flat into the floor. Heels a little bit close to your bum here. And make sure your low back's pressed into the floor in this lower position. We're going to send our weight into our heels, press the hips all the way up, tucking the bum under so we have a nice flat back. And then control on the way down, pressing the low back to the floor, sending the bum right back up. So we want to press our hips all the way up to the sky. Nice job. Roll yourself up, flipping back over into our tabletop. Before we start, make sure that you are stacked properly, your core is nice and tight, and you have a flat back. This time I want you to try and think about reaching your fingertips and toes to opposite walls. So nice and long, and bring it back in. Nice job, on your back. So we want to spend as much time under tension with these glute bridges as possible. So we don't want to spend too much time down here at the bottom. We want to press those hips all the way up to the sky, squeeze and hold, and then try and hold that contraction for as long as possible. Tap the bum down and press it back up. our last superset is down here on the floor as well. We are going to start off in a high plank. I'm going to give you a few modifications for this, but this is the exercise. You're going to come into this tabletop position. Sorry, we're starting in tabletop. Then you're going to step it out to a plank, back into tabletop, knees down, out, and in. Step it out, and in. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can lift the knees up so we're not dropping the knees down to the floor in between. And if either of those are too much, you can also come down to your forearms and you can either hold a low plank or drop the knees down and hold a modified plank. Just make sure your back is nice and straight. Nice job. We're going to stay down here on the ground. You can be up here on your knees. If this is too much, you can also be down or even seated. Totally up to you and your comfortability. If you're up here on your knees, I want you to squeeze those glutes together. Nice flat back. Arms out to the side, tight stomach circles. We're going to circle backwards. So palms are facing the floor. Elbows are not hyperextended. Directly up from the shoulders, and shoulders are down, the back, neck is long. So we're going to fire up our shoulders here with this set. Release. We're going to come back into our tabletop position first. Here we go. We're going to step it out into our plank. Make sure when we step out into a plank, it's a flat plank, and we're not poking the bum up in the air with an arch back. We want to keep that bum tucked under. So our core is engaged already here, then we step it out, in. Very small movements. Very nice job. All right, this time for our arm circles, we're going to circle forwards. So yes, you're going to feel this in your shoulders, but I also want you to think mind to muscle. We're thinking about our whole upper body here, and especially our back. So think about those shoulder blades, send them down the back here, nice and strong, before we even start moving. Remembering to not arch the back. Keep that rib cage closed, nice long torso. As soon as you're up, I want you to start marching. We are going to repeat that whole section that we did at the beginning. So we're going to start off with our high march. Then we're going to do our knee taps, side to side, and then our bum kicks. I want you to try and pick up the pace. Since our heart rate is dropped, we're going to try and get it back up there. So, nice strong movements, nice and quick now. Here we go. Side to side, step. core. I'm realizing I skipped an exercise, so that's okay, we'll do it next. Step it to the side, use that core nice and quick. Alright, we're gonna do our knee taps next. So, step from side to side, tap that knee. Maybe speed it up. Good, last exercise. Step it to the side. Nice strong arms. Nice job. Take a deep breath in and out. Give yourself a pat on the back. Great job. I hope you enjoyed this beginner style full body workout. If you did, if you'd like to see more of it, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also let me know down in the comments. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps to support me as a creator and also my channel as a whole. Thank you so much for being here with me today. See you guys next time. Bye.
If you enjoy my workout videos, then make sure to join me in the Madfit app. You'll get access to structured programs,